welcome to Fireside Fables. My name is Ryan, and I am going to be running this show. That means that I'm going to be game mastering, in case you're wondering. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoy, and if you do, please review us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all those things to help us reach more people and grow this family of fun. Enjoy.
Karkesh, next entry, 7. Zakar is definitely dead. Shadowthorn wants us to bring the body back. I'm not sure why. Even by human standards, her body is underground, inside a graveyard. And Zakar was not human. Shadowthorn decided to bring back the body. Shadowpaw looks confused. Actually, Shadowpaw disappeared again. Where does he go? If Shadowthorn leaves too, I'll be alone. I gave Zakar's money to Barnes, Alasha, and Elman, and I cooked for them. Barnes appears sad to receive the news. I understand finding a new mate is challenging, but I did not understand how challenging it must be. Perhaps I should look for a mate. I don't want to be so distraught. Perhaps I am distraught, as I have no mate. There is a new person at the temple. His name is Kael, but he is not my type. He has no scales. He is the wrong gender. He is a fletchling. He talked a lot after meeting him. It was hard to focus, but I remember when he finished. I decided to return underground with Shadowthorn and Shadowpaw and Zakar's replacement. I did not think Kael was a good replacement for Zakar. He is not a mage, but he is loud. He makes good bait. I wonder which god it is trying to help me. I will not return the favor if it is a god. My journal partially burned up. I lost my notes on the magic trap of the Thessalonians. At least my drawings are intact. Kael should have let Shadowthorn check for traps. I'll have to recreate those sections when I get a chance.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our finally named podcast, The Fireside Fables.
Yay!
Yeah.
We finally have a name.
Yeah. Took us a little while, but we finally got there. We're working on the logo and the theme song and everything. So, of course, as always, you already know
You
this.
already know what
Yeah.
it is.
But
We just found out.
yeah, and we're very excited about it. So welcome. We're also trying out something new. We've decided the theater of the mind thing is a little tricky, so we're using a virtual tabletop. So hopefully we figure out how to make sure that you all still know what's up even though you can't see anything. Anyways, with that being said, now that we know that we are the Fireside Fables, I'm curious what you guys have as a favorite fable or like a childhood story, something like that. For example, I'm a big fan of Aesop's fables. I really enjoyed them as a kid. I think in particular there was one where there was a raven who had captured something. It was like an egg or something, I can't remember. And a fox comes up and keeps on saying, "Oh my, look at your feathers. They're so beautiful." The raven says, "Oh, yes." And eventually manages to trick the raven by saying, "Oh, I've heard that your voice is beautiful." And so the raven lets out a horrific caw and drops this thing, and the fox takes it. And so it's like, beware of flattery as the kind of moral of the story. And that's one of my favorites. But yeah, it doesn't have to be a fable. Any other story. Marcus, any thoughts?
I don't know. I liked reading the what are they called? Like Donald Duck, those comic books.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I used to read those as a kid lots. Just, I don't know, just enjoyed the comedy in it. And it was still adventure, too. A lot of it was. So.
Yep.
I don't know. That's probably something I liked.
Was that like DuckTales or was that just
In English, it was probably DuckTales, but
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what it was called in Germany.
Was it? Did it have Donald Duck and then Huey, Dewey, and Louie?
Well,
his nephews?
Donald Duck was still Donald Duck, but
Oh,
the
okay.
3 nephews were Tic Tac and something else, Track or
Oh,
something.
that's fun.
Yeah, yeah. And then Scrooge McDuck was called Dagobert. Like it was a
Dagobert.
completely different name. So when it was like Scrooge McDuck, it's like I have no idea who that is.
Fair enough.
So and Gustav was I don't know if that's the same name. The guy that invents things. Was his name Gustav?
Oh, I don't know.
In Germany, his name was Gustav.
Yeah, I
He's
don't remember.
professor or something. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like
I have
a
the same
really
thing with
smart
Portuguese,
dude.
I have no idea.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. We have the same problem.
All right. Chase, do you have any thoughts?
For like a favorite fable?
Fable or childhood story, anything like that?
Well, actually, like I quite enjoy a lot of different, myths and different things from Norse to Irish, Greek, any of those sorts of things. So it's hard to pick from those kind of like any sort of little fable or the Grimm fairy tales or anything.
Yeah.
But when I think fable, I actually think the Xbox original video game
Oh, yeah.
Fable.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I'm like,
100%.
I really enjoyed that. It was like the first game where you had choice between light and darkness, and your character appearance would change based on what you did. But it was a little broken because the only way to be evil was go and murder all the civilians for no reason. Because if you did the main story, they were like, "This is a good thing." They fixed it in the later ones.
Did they give you like a little window pop up? Are you sure you want to go down this path? It's a really bad idea. You can't go back from this.
Yeah, just every once in a while, do a save and then start fighting the guards, and eventually the black guards, the ones that are wearing like the black robes,
okay.
would show up, and then you're sitting there fighting them for 20 minutes. You're like, okay, I'll reload back to when they all love me.
Load a save.
Do that in Skyrim as well.
Is there a game where you actually can't load a save? Like
Yeah, I mean, there a lot of games have an option. Normally, it's called Iron Man or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, okay.
Where it's only an auto save, so you can still quit and save your progress, but you only have that one save, and so it
Okay.
just updates every time you make an action or whatever it is.
And yeah, I've always not liked it because it also counts misclicks.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm like, wait a minute. You're ruining my level 13 character because I pressed the wrong button. My cat stepped on the controller.
Yep. That B button, it makes all the difference.
that B button.
Okay. How
You
about
might not be evil,
Felipe?
but your cat is.
Felipe, what's your favorite fable or childhood story?
I have a terrible memory, so I'm that kind of guy that has superficial knowledge of a lot of things.
Okay, fair.
So if you tell me the fable, I'll remember it. It'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that. I
Yeah,
love it. You mentioned Aesop.
Aesop Fables, yeah.
Fables. I remember the fox and the grapes. That's one I really
okay.
like as well. That a fox sees a vine that's a little too tall, tries
Okay.
to get the grapes, and keeps trying the whole day. When he can't get it, he goes away saying, those were sour anyway. I don't want them.
Yeah.
But
What's the moral of that one? Because he always ends with this is the moral
yeah,
of this
those are
story.
always like if people talk trash about something, it's not necessarily because it's bad. It's just maybe they couldn't get it, or maybe they had different reasons.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
fair
only
enough.
have superficial knowledge of it.
I love grapes. It's great. It's a good one.
Same.
John?
For myself, I'd say I really like a lot of the Greek myths I've gone into. I do like a lot of the myths and legends. One of my favorites is probably the story of Sisyphus.
Sisyphus.
So he's the guy who cheated death.
Oh, okay.
So first time he cheated death, Thanos came to collect him. He tricked Thanos, and then
Thanos?
he was a deliverer. He's a deliverer of death. Like
Okay.
he'd bring people that are about to die into the underworld.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
And so he tricked him and locked him in a closet, practically. And so no one could die for 3 days. And the gods
Oh.
couldn't figure out what's going on. And so eventually they came for him a second time, and he knew he was going to get caught. And then he, in other words, told his wife if she really loved him to stomp on his grave and to practically make a horror of his funeral.
Mm.
And then I think it's Persephone. The queen of the underworld, Persephone, maybe?
Syphilis?
No, not syphilis. But the queen of the underworld felt sorry for him because how bad his wife treated him because he
wow.
planned this in the first place. And so she sent him back as revenge on his wife.
Wow.
And so, but then they realized this whole mistake. And at the end of the story, though, the gods, because they knew he's kind of a trickster at this point, the gods gave him the challenge that if you can push the boulder to the top of the hill, you have immortality. But they made it in the way that he could never get the boulder to the top of the hill. So to this day, he's continuing pushing that boulder.
Oh, interesting. I know that image, but
Interesting.
Okay, I had no idea of all the backstory of that.
Yeah.
Which sounds very like Greek god of, we actually did give you immortality trying to get immortality.
Classic.
Yeah, no, great story, great fable. The other big one I'd say is Jason and the Argonauts and the Tale of the Golden Fleece.
Oh yeah.
It's like the Avengers of the Greek world. So
I wanna address something that I'm sure all listeners are like, huh? Welcome here, Felipe.
yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
What do you mean? He's been here the whole time.
Oh, he rolled a stealth check and we all just failed it.
Just a very silent man for the
Yeah,
past,
he's been here the
how
whole
many
time.
sessions?
I was just gonna go on as if he had been here the
Oh,
whole
that's
time.
hilarious. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I cut that out then.
No. No need. Yeah, welcome, Felipe. I'm really glad to have you along. I've been a little worried that I'm like, oh, well, we had a death in the very first combat. Maybe 3 players isn't too great. So we've decided we're going to have some guests on as we go, and Felipe is going to be the first, so he's going to be with us for a little bit. And yeah, really excited to have you along.
Glad to be here.
Do you want to tell us just a sentence or two about who you're going to be playing?
I am playing Rigby Valeto. He's an investigator, a halfling investigator
Okay.
that is now going down these. Well, are these tombs?
Well, actually, we don't. It doesn't seem like they're tombs necessarily. There's some sort of catacombs. But
I was there all along.
perfect. All right, awesome. So I'm going to start off by asking you, Felipe, to make me a initiative check. So we'll just have this as perception, just to add you to our order, and then
Yes.
and then we will continue on, because last time
28.
28. Oh my goodness, that is definitely first. Wait, is this first? Is this the front part?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So last time we left our heroes fighting a Brimarak demon who had just expelled a huge amount of smoke, and so everybody was unable to see it. But not before, I believe it was Karkesh managed to blind the demon. So you can't hit her,
That's
and she
right.
can't hit you back.
Oh, that's amazing. It bought us some time.
100% for an entire minute as well.
10 rounds.
Yeah, so it was pretty boss.
Blind and put a spotlight on him,
Okay.
which is counterproductive.
What does a
but-
spotlight do?
So I was actually just going to mention that the legitimate spotlight, basically, so long as I sustain it,
Yep.
I'm just like pulling innate objects out and stuff like that, and this spotlight follows me around.
Okay.
It doesn't actually say that any new people who enter in have to make a
Oh.
save,
Okay.
but it also doesn't say that that doesn't happen. And when it initially takes place, everyone has to make a check. I feel like it should be anyone that comes in while the effect is active, because it does say that the spotlight follows me wherever I move. I can't be concealed while in the spotlight, and the effect ends only when I become invisible, attempt a stealth check, or dismiss it.
Okay.
So he's not concealed because of the spotlight?
I'm
Karkesh
not.
isn't.
I'm
Karkesh
not.
isn't,
I'm in a spotlight. I can dismiss it whenever, but what's the point of having it on if it doesn't affect anyone past the initial?
I think it would be that other people that failed their saves would still be fascinated.
Yeah.
But I see your point. We'll look into it in more detail later. For now, I'm just going to say that anybody new has to make a save.
Yeah, it says you can sustain this activation for up to a minute. Since you need to keep performing tricks, sustaining an activation has the manipulate trait. Manipulate.
Yeah. It just means if somebody's next to you that has, I think, reactive strike,
yeah.
they can attack
Oh,
you.
okay. And
for
then
free.
sustaining extends the spotlight, keeps fascinated creatures fascinated, but doesn't cause creatures not already fascinated to become fascinated.
Oh, I think that's it. So
Okay.
he wasn't already fascinated by your initial cast. So I think that I think that based on that, I would say that anybody new coming in wouldn't have to make a save.
How does that look like, the spotlight? Is it just light?
Yeah, it's just like a light of.
Does it
like a-
mechanically help us somehow?
You're just glowing?
It's just like a spotlight that follows me around from the gods.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. I don't because because the Brimarack wasn't fascinated. No, it doesn't help in this situation, but it might in future.
Although I would say that like if you came around the corner and you see a kobold in a spotlight, like there should be
Fascinating.
some kind of fascinated check, like as if it was first cast almost. Maybe even at a weakened effect or something. I don't know.
All right, fine. We'll deal with that in a minute though, because I do believe that we ended with flames starting to grow from the depths of the smoke. So I'm gonna have that happen. What's going to happen here is the weapon that this Brimarack summoned is going to blaze with unholy fiery light, and it is going to swing bada bada bada. I do believe it is next to, well, it's got its choice of targets, although it's can't really see any of you. It's next to Kyle, it's next to Shadow Thorn and Shadow Paw. So
Who's attacked it so far?
I've attacked it.
yeah, both the shadows have attacked. I don't know if Kyle has actually got a hit.
I
on
don't
it yet.
believe I did.
No.
Kyle tried, but
But I
missed,
think he would still maybe sense my presence. 'Cause
Yeah.
I wouldn't like tiptoe in there.
I mean, it's it's blind, so it's kind of swinging
And I have full
wildly.
plate
anyways.
armor on, so I mean, I'm not quiet.
So this is his sword's turn.
No, it's its turn. It's going to swing with the sword.
Oh, I thought we were at top of the order.
I think we ended with its turn.
No,
We didn't? It was top of the
verified
order?
Top of the round.
Okay, never mind. Then Rigby. So its sword blazes, but then it's like, oh, I gotta wait for a second.
Whereabouts is Rigby?
He's preparing an attack.
Are you closer than this? Are you like?
Yeah, Rigby is back a little ways down the hallway, just past the corner, leading to the little alcove that you guys got absolutely wrecked by that flame lance from the wall. So he's just hiding around the corner there. What
Yeah,
do
I
you
imagine I was
do?
trying to watch from a distance, but then fire shows up. And
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I might need to help. These guys are not doing too well.
Bad things are happening to those.
I just want to make sure that I'm not getting attacked as soon as I come in. So I'll come in with my hands up, like pointing at, like, I'm here to help.
So
And I don't think I can get there quite yet.
What's your
Five.
speed?
But
10.
15, I have 5 more. So
Yeah, so you can get to here.
oh, 30.
And by
30.
here,
you're
that is
fast.
fast.
30 feet. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm faster
You
than
can-
I thought.
So you can get right next to Karkesh or right between Karkesh and Kyle.
Okay, I can try to get between
Like to
them.
here.
Well,
and
between
then-
us is just smoke.
Yeah, it's true. There's
Oh, I can't see anything in there.
billowing smoke.
You-
It's
you-
thick black.
Yeah, you see me standing there. There's a spotlight shining on me. I did take a look, and it affects enemies.
Oh.
So because of that, I
Oh,
think that
okay.
there's no. I didn't know he was there. He's
Yeah.
not an enemy.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But yeah, you do see a
But you know-
spotlight on me.
I'll just offer you a potion, or I can. How do you look?
I'm
As
not-
in, are you hurt?
I'm not technically bloodied, but I'm close.
So I can try to heal him up with medicine. Would that work in one round?
With
Or I can give
do
you
you
a
have
potion.
do you have
No,
battle
sir.
medicine?
I do not have battle medicine.
Then
Just normal
then
medicine.
it takes 10 minutes to try and patch somebody up.
Then no. Then
So-
I'll just offer you a minor elixir. If
An
that works.
encouraging
Oh,
hug.
Can I use my yeah? I love that you have a spotlight on.
I don't
You
know if
show
I
it.
would be hugging this.
So wait, your action is to give me one. So like I receive it, I just take
Can I
it.
use my action to make him drink it?
It takes an action to draw a potion or vial or something like that, and then an action to consume it. I'd say so long as you're willing,
Yeah.
Karkesh, then sure you can spend
I
a
can
you can spend a
point to it,
second action to drink.
Sip it so you see it's not poison, and then give it to you
Has your guy been around town at all for very long?
for about 2 years, I think.
Okay,
Can I roll to see if I recognize him?
sure.
Like I guess it would be a history.
I'm always at
social.
History or social, whichever you like.
Society?
Society. That's
Oh,
what-
yeah.
yeah.
Why
I'll
do
do
I
society.
said social too? I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Well, you started it.
That's true.
I was just following you.
No, I only had a
Roll
society
social.
of 14.
Okay.
More than half of that was my bonus.
I
I'm
mean,
not hiding myself as Rigby.
yeah,
Yeah.
you've introduced yourself as Rigby to Sandpoint.
Hmm.
So I would say that, I mean, technically the DC for like a standard level 0 knowledge is 14.
Okay.
So if you haven't been hiding your identity necessarily here in town, then yeah, you know them.
Oh, hi, Rigby.
Hey, you look like you need help.
Yes, there's badness. Oh, yes, I'll take that. And I will, let you feed me the potion. You can definitely see it magically closing like a nice couple scorch marks that are on my scales.
Perfect. So that's 2. Draw, potion, and then can I?
And then administer as another
Administer, okay.
action. So
Sounds good.
move, pull out potion, administer.
Okay. Yeah, because move is one of your actions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I take that. What am I rolling for that?
That is 1d6 plus 1.
1d6 plus 1? Yay. Oh, I guess you're administering it. You should roll for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See some rolls.
Ooh.
4.
4 hit
Better
points.
than nothing.
I think it improves a save as well, but we'll deal with that later. All right. Sounds good. Or that is Rigby's turn. Next up, we have Shadow Thorn / Shadow Paw, the Shadow Bros.
The Shadow Bros are about to. Well, I'm about to die. The paw will live on forever. So
No.
Okay.
No. You're gonna kill this thing.
yeah. That's exactly what
We don't
we're
want to have
going
you
for.
rolling 3 1s in a row again.
Yeah. Oof.
That was rough.
It's either 1s or 20s.
Yeah.
That's all this dice has. So
Did you do it again?
okay, so I'm gonna use
Just once.
So
But
if we're
still.
blinded though, I'm blind swinging, so I'm at disadvantage, or how does that work?
It has concealment, so before you roll your to hit, you roll concealment. It has full concealment, so it's a DC 11 flat check. So if you get 11 or higher, then you can potentially hit. If you get less than 11, then you miss because you can't see what you're doing, and so you don't even need to bother rolling to hit.
Can I just walk out of there?
Do
Do I know where the exit is, or am I?
I
like,
mean, Kyle's in
confused?
the way, and
That's
it's,
true. That's true.
Well,
Okay.
I wouldn't
I'm
stand
just,
in the way.
I'm just
but-
gonna poke.
I mean, you might.
yeah, but
you
you're,
don't know.
you're
I'm not letting you out of here.
all right. Well,
slam
we'll
the
go
door.
for it. So I need a flat check 11.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. Not 1. Let's
Okay.
go. This is how
Okay.
we start it.
All right. Well, that just means that you miss. You don't even need to bother rolling to hit.
Well, wouldn't you roll the attack first and then see, or is it?
No, I like the concealment first.
Yeah. Okay.
There might be an official order, but I don't.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter. Roll
No.
nat 20, and then you get all the steam blown out of
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go for my second strike.
Okay.
Concealment, I pass with 17.
Okay. And then you need to roll to actually hit. And this does count as your second attack, so you do take the map.
Okay. No.
No.
No, I have 13 minus, what is it, 6 or 5? With
Minus
finesse?
5. Oh, finesse doesn't matter. That just means you add your deck.
Or, okay.
Well, what's your 2 hit?
What?
Yeah.
what's
like
your bonus
what's
to
the
hit?
total?
Oh, I have a 5 plus my 8.
Oh, okay. So that'd be
Yeah.
13. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a miss, unfortunately.
Yep.
All right.
Shadow Paw, let's go.
How's your 2 hit 8?
Because I'm weakened.
Oh, really?
I'm sick too right now.
Oh,
snap.
right.
Because like, how are you a level 2 character? Do you forget to level up?
I'm hurting, man. I'm hurting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Dang it.
It's not
Fair
just
enough.
the health.
For your last action, are you going to command Shadow
Yeah,
Paw?
command
Okay.
Shadow Paw
Sounds good.
for
Shadow Paw
his 2
gets
actions.
2 actions.
So let's go Shadow Paw. Come on, dog. Fast day check again.
Excellent.
So 11.
Excellent. Perfect.
Now I'll give you my 20. Come on. Hey!
There's a 20?
20!
Oh!
That
Oh
dice
my
has gotta be
goodness.
loaded.
That's wild.
Dog loves this 20s.
Hey,
Okay.
yeah, love it. Love it. Okay, that's a good solid hit. How much damage we looking at?
Let's go.
So do you want my total too? Or do I just it's automatically crit, right?
It's not automatically a crit, but I bet you have higher than a plus like 3 to hit his AC.
It would be 31 total.
Yeah, so
So-
that's That's a crit.
Okay.
Strong puppy.
Oh yeah, it's a strong puppy. So that means I roll it twice. Sorry, roll it twice.
No, you roll once and you double it.
Roll once, double it. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. Big
And
dog
that's-
attack. Oh, well, 2 + 5, so 7, so 14 damage.
Sounds good. 14 damage. A solid.
Perfect. And now, oh, this gets even better. So, wait, does he take damage back right now?
From the
Oh,
hit.
yeah, because the
Much as I
bite
don't
would
wanna
be
remind you.
piercing.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you. I do appreciate your commitment to the game. Yes, there is boiling blood. Each time an adjacent creature deals slashing or piercing damage, the attacker is sprayed with a boiling blood. That is a reflex save to avoid, though. A basic.
Reflex. Okay.
Yep.
That one.
And I got a 1.
Well, that's a critical failure, which means you take double damage from it.
No.
Yep. That, which is pretty bad because that's 10.
That's okay. He was okay. So he was at
Okay.
31,
Okay.
and now he's at 21.
Holy smokes.
Sorry, how
that
much
dice
damage
is
was it?
all over the place.
Yeah,
I know.
How much damage was it that you did? Sorry, 14?
14.
I did 14 to
14,
you.
okay.
Yep.
Oh, and it dies? That's great.
I
That's
know.
pretty good.
So the next thing he'll do is he's gonna do his advanced maneuver.
Oh,
So if he was successful with his jaw strike, which I think that was the first time, now he can do knockdown.
oh, nice.
So the wolf automatically knocks its target of a jaw strike prone.
Awesome. So,
Is that that's just an action though? It's not a straight roll, right?
I do believe that, yeah, I think the actual hit with your jaw was the quote unquote
yeah.
roll for it.
Oh.
So, yeah, the Brimarack is down. Wham.
Let's go.
Kind of like he's grabbing and gnawing and then pulls his leg out and drops him down as part of the attack.
Yeah. Nice.
Man,
Excellent. You guys needed a little bit of a break there. So, you got the big break of the blinded and another good break with here. So, okay. Excellent. That's all of your actions. So, next up, we got Karkesh.
Excellent. What does Rigby look like, by the way? Like he kind of showed up, gave me a
Yeah.
potion, but and Karkesh recognizes him.
So in there,
but-
well, it's all glowing, so you can see me clearly.
yeah,
well.
you came in from behind us.
He's black hair, short black hair, halfling, with a basically normal village clothes, but it would look like a locksmith if you were in the city.
Okay.
With kind of an overcoat, which looks small because he is small.
That would do it.
But he really looks just like an everyday guy.
Huh.
Very common face.
Okay, so
Forgettable face.
Yeah.
but my height. So
Your height,
yeah, because I'm also short. So I hear there's fighting going on in there, and I'm actually going to call in and go, "How is everyone?"
Everyone takes it. You can take a sec to answer if you'd like.
I have been better.
Karkesh, if you lob one more spell in here, I will murder you. It's cold. While I'm fighting a fiery demon. I don't know how this is ever possible.
Yep.
Yeah, oh, that wasn't a spell. I can't see, so can you duck?
No!
Can you roll me a persuasion? I just want to see.
I'm rolling, or you have to roll to persuade me?
No, you just roll a persuasion. I just want to see how convincing you are for Karkesh.
Yep.
He wants to see if he really believes you're genuinely in danger because he can't see anything.
Yep.
And so it's all by your voice.
Where's my persuasion?
This is going to determine which spell he does.
Or is that performance?
No.
like fire.
Or
I feel
diplomacy. Right.
'Cause
Yeah.
I'll give you a,
Chase comes from a D&D background. We have diplomacy in Pathfinder.
Okay, diplomacy.
because I'll
Or-
let you
okay.
I'll let you know what he's weighing in his mind before I get your answer here. He's basically
24.
Going,
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
okay. He was going to be doing either an attack area as spell
Oh, okay.
or but you
Karkesh, no! No!
You do sound especially pleading, so he's actually going to do the 3-action heal.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, this is also going to heal the demon if it's living.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So then that's a D8 of healing for everyone within 30 feet.
Within
right?
30 feet. So he's going to 3-action heal. He's taking the risk that
Yeah, it's still.
he's
You're
healing
you're
us
lucky I
more.
can't see what you're doing right now.
Well, I don't know. Like you're healing 3. Like it's still
Yeah.
good to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Because it'll heal you guys our party
3
like
times.
4 times more because
Oh,
the
4
dog
times.
will get caught in it too.
Yeah.
So overall, it'll be really good, but we'll
Yeah.
see.
Would you like to roll once and just have that as your heal, or do you want to roll for each person individually?
I want to roll for each person individually.
Yeah,
if
I bet
can.
you do.
I bet you do.
Okay, this will be Kyle.
Okay.
Kyle gets healed 5.
Turn these off.
This will be
Oh, okay.
so Kyle, you heal 5.
Just grab.
Kyle heals 5. Okay.
Yeah. Kyle,
So
you
heal
heal
5.
5.
I heal 5.
Yeah.
Karkesh will heal 6.
Nice.
Shadow Paw
Mm-hmm.
will do the teal die.
Wait, you healed yourself in this radius too?
Yeah, I'm part of it too.
Oh.
Yeah, it emanates from me.
Yep.
Shadow Paw will heal 6 as well.
Nice.
Woo.
And Shadow Thorn will heal 5. So very good average. Above
And now
average.
give me an 8. Give me an
and what
8.
did
Give
the
me an 8
demon
for the
heal?
demon.
Oh yes, and the demon. And the demon will heal 5.
All right.
Do demons heal normally? It's not like undead. Right?
It's living.
It's not undead, so
too bad.
yep.
I
So-
healed 5 or 6.
You healed 5. Shadow Paw healed 6.
Man, everyone loves my dog more. I get it though. I get it. He rolls 20s. I don't.
Yeah. It's
So
understandable.
yeah, so there's just like a washing emanation that you guys feel come in. You, Rigby, you see just like a shimmering starlit light emanate from me and my spotlight, which the spotlight then fades because I'm not continuing to keep it activated here.
Yeah.
So it just sort of dissipates into this wash that kind of hits everything. And everyone even you feel a little bit genuinely refreshed.
My stomach feels better.
Little indigestion dealt with. Perfect. Excellent. All right. Great turn from Karkesh. Next up, we have
How's that? Better than ducking?
the bad
Yeah,
boy.
that wasn't bad.
We've got the Brimerack. So now I get to do my cool sword fight. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do its breath weapon because it hasn't actually used that. I'm going to roll to see who it's going to hit.
So is it gonna hit the ceiling?
No,
It
it's
is prone?
It's oh, that's a
Is it
good point.
prone?
It is
It is
prone.
prone.
Yeah.
Got knocked prone by Shadow Paw.
Just now?
Yeah. Shadow Paw's the carry of
Where
the
have I
whole
been?
party.
I think technically it could
That's
still
great.
run it, but like, I think maybe no. I think maybe it will choose against that. What I'm going to make it do is it's got flaming hooves as well as the flaming sword, so it's going to kick out.
Ooh.
That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to roll to see who it's actually going to attack at. So 1, 2 is Shadow Paw, 3, 4 is Shadow Thorn, and 5, 6 is Kyle. And we're going after Shadow Paw.
Everyone likes that dog.
Everyone does.
Actually,
So-
isn't he? He's the one that's not hurt yet, right?
Well, he was, and then he wasn't because another healing, and then
Oh,
he's
yeah.
gonna be again. So
fair
Well,
enough.
we'll see. It's blinded, so
and prone,
and prone.
And we were all concealed.
and isn't he dazed as well?
He was stunned for a turn, and then he's not stunned
Oh,
anymore.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I made the
We just keep
concealment
adding more
check,
conditions.
and okay. Ooh, that's 18. Does an 18 hit Shadow Paw?
Oh, AC.
Yeah.
I gotta use. Yeah, it does.
Oh,
Oh, 18. No,
18.
no.
That's a miss?
Is AC is 21.
Dang. All right. Well,
I feel
the
like
Shadow
it's
Paw
quick
ducks and weaves as some hooves go.
Holy smokes. 21? Is it because of its high dex or why?
I don't know.
That's really high.
Did you have barding on him?
That's really cool.
I don't think so.
Okay. Whatever. Okay. So I think it's going to do another hoof attack.
Yeah, dex is
I'm gonna. I think against Shadow Paw again because here's a ducking and weaving. Fails on the concealment, so that is another miss. And then I think as its final action, it is going to stand up.
Does that provoke
It does provoke. Can you see it?
I'm next to it.
You can't.
Can you see it?
I can't see it.
You can't see it. You're in the.
You're in the
its
thick
concealment.
black smoke.
Oh my
So
gosh.
you can't see anything.
Yeah.
What if he rolls past an 11? Can he see it?
No.
So we're really attacking a space rather than
Yes,
a creature.
you are.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
wow.
that's why I'm weighing between
Yeah.
area spells
Yeah.
because I can't see it to
Yeah.
attack with direct spell.
Do they even know it's prone? Does it help him?
It being prone would mean that it's not flat-footed. What's the new one? Off
Yeah.
guard.
Off guard.
Off guard.
So it would have -2 AC.
But into whoever's attacking it.
Yeah, to anybody that's attacking it, which
Yeah,
is
'cause
why
you,
it's standing up.
you generally know where it is, and they've heard it fall down.
Yeah. Like think everybody's still moving. They're
Yeah.
still clacking and breathing and have
Just kick it.
So yeah. Okay. But that is it for the Brimarak demon. Next up we have Kyle. What you gonna do? So yeah, unfortunately, that would that would provoke from a reactive strike, but because of the thick billowing smoke, you cannot see it and thus cannot take the attack.
Has anybody rolled a knowledge check on a sucker?
I did. And that's how I learned it was immune to fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that was.
What would be?
It wasn't the fact that it threw a fireball and was fine.
What would the roll be for it?
That would be a religion check.
Yeah, no, not gonna do that.
Fine then.
Yeah. Shoot.
I also learned that it was a demon.
Yeah, a Brimarak demon.
I guess I'm just gonna attack it.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. All right.
I also have 2 more turns before my breath is back, and I can freeze y'all again.
No.
What's the DC for the flat check?
A DC 11.
Black is the,
Yeah, it's black as pitch. What you got?
I missed on my first. Second attack. Black
Unfortunate.
is concealment. Yes, passed on the concealment. Natural 19 on the hit.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I totally know what that all totals. That's like 27. No, hang on, that sounds wrong. 26.
26. Does that sound right? Because it's a hit.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yep.
Okay,
Good
perfect.
stuff.
Perfect. And then that is 8 points of slashing damage.
8 points of slashing damage. Not bad at all. I'm going to need you to quickly make me a reflex save as burning blood spurts out from it towards your beautiful face.
Oh, that's not good.
What'd you get?
Enjoy.
13.
13, that's a fail. So you just take normal damage. You take 3 points of damage from this boiling blood.
Don't like it. Hang on, let me, how does grab work? Because I'm trying to think if I want to grab this sucker and drag him out of this room.
It does count as an attack, and it is a athletics check versus its fortitude DC. But it, like I said, it does have the attack trait, so the map applies to it. So it would be at a -10.
Yeah. And it's against its what now?
Fortitude DC.
I think I'm gonna. The thing is, I'm gonna grab it, but then I can't do anything. That's my last turn.
Having it grabbed means that it's like immobilized and something else.
Okay, I'm gonna try grabbing it. I think I'm gonna go for it. I know it's -10, but gotta roll good and maybe it'll work.
Oh yeah, so long as you have them grabbed, they are off guard.
No, I don't grab it.
No? Sadness.
Nope, that's my 3 actions.
All right, sounds good. We're going up to the top of round 4. Rigby, what you got?
Ooh.
Okay. I thought it was between them, but
No, because there's smoke in between us.
there was smoke there. Okay.
And
so
you
I'll
saw
have to
that.
step there.
The 2 squares, even outside the door, are smoke.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Yeah.
have to step there if I want to try to hit it.
So,
I'll
yeah.
take a step.
Okay.
Is the door open?
The door
Yeah.
is open,
You can
Okay,
close
good.
it.
but you
I
can't tell because it's such thick billowing smoke that you can't even see the door.
Huh. So how do I try to identify where the creature is? Is that
You can
seek?
make me a seek
or-
check, yes.
Okay.
So go ahead
So
and
go-
Just start
make a
swinging at
perception
me.
check.
That's
Hey.
perception, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
Just start
24.
swinging.
that's good enough. So
Yeah.
you have identified the square that it is on, and so you can make an attack. It will have the DC 11 to actually hit it, but you know which square it's in.
Sounds good. I'll try to attack it with my crossbow.
Okay, sounds good. Kyle.
who's in front of the crossbow?
Kyle, duck.
Nobody.
16.
16. Okay, so that's the
And-
concealment check is a success. So
the
now roll to
attack
hit.
itself. That is 14.
14 is unfortunately a miss.
As a
But not a
bolt
critical
flies
failure,
past
so
my
that's already a
head.
victory.
What was that?
Trying to help here.
All right.
Wait, who's that?
You got
What's going on out there?
Why does that sound like Rigby's here? Is that
All
you, Rigby?
That's me.
All right, move into
I
position.
don't actually know if my character would know you that well.
Peek it out.
You could.
Fire away. All right, that's the 3 actions. So we have the Thorn Shadow Shadow Paw Brothers. That is just messes with my mind.
All right, well, I'm gonna roll for my concealment for my character. And we'll try to go for it again. Sicken doesn't do anything over time, does it? Or is it just a...
It does not. It does
Okay.
not reduce over time. You can spend actions to retch to try and reduce it, but otherwise no.
If I retch once, does that change my dice mechanic roll for my attack? Like, does that give me the minus still?
I don't understand your question.
So if it takes an action to retch, right?
Yeah.
And then if I roll for attacking after, I don't have the negative on the second.
If you succeed in retching to reduce the value, then it would reduce however much the penalty is
Okay.
from Sicken.
Okay. So let's try retching once.
Okay, sounds good. So it's a Fortitude save.
21?
That sounds like a success. So you reduce your sickened value by 1.
Yeah, I'm sick in one now.
All right, sounds good.
Now I'll try to attack.
Okay, so it only takes a -1 to it.
Yes. Just did. 19?
That is a concealment check passed.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. I did that with my modifier. I only got a 10 with concealment.
Oh, then
It's just a flat check, right?
It's a flat check.
Okay, so I missed.
Unfortunate.
All right, and then I'm gonna double command Shadow Paw again with my third action.
Pew pew.
All right, Shadow Paw. Let's go. Oh, okay. His first attack misses. No, can't figure out the concealment.
You sounded excited there. That really threw me
I
off.
was hoping. I was like, oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I thought it was something it wasn't. Okay, second roll, second attack.
Okay.
Nat 20 on the flat check.
All right. So that's a success. So he can actually make his attack.
These flat checks, man.
And he hits a 19, so that would be a
That's pretty good.
30.
30 is a hit. Not a crit,
Is this your first
but
attack?
that's a hit. That's a second attack.
Second, so -6, right? So it'd be
5.
what? 5, sorry, yes. 25.
25
Okay.
still a hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, let's
Well,
go.
30 minus
It's,
6
uh,
is 24.
It shouldn't be -6.
It's -5.
Minus
5. Okay.
So, judging from all of his attacks, in the past, I'm guessing he's going to deal 10 damage.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The more the better.
9 damage.
Oh,
That's all right.
Ooh.
9 piercing.
okay. This guy, if you could see him, looking in bad shape.
And his kickback.
Oh, right.
Man, I'm not going to do this for you anymore.
I've got a lot
How
going
much
on.
more did he need for a critical? Because that guy's prone.
No,
No,
he
he's
got
no,
up.
he got
He
up.
got
got
up.
up. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I was going to mention
That's
when
a good
Rigby stepped into the smoke, did he have to make like a sickness save or
Oh,
anything?
right. You do.
We gotta share the wealth.
Yeah. 100%. Everybody miserable. Okay. Yes, you do. Make me a fortitude save, please.
Okay, fortitude.
Yes, it is a very stinking black smoke.
Oh, fortitude is
Ah,
100%.
stinking
So
black
that
smoke.
is 18.
18 is a failure, so you are sickened 1.
They're in the club.
Nice.
Welcome. Okay. And make me the reflex save. I don't have to roll anything to avoid. You have to avoid the burning blood, so roll me a reflex save.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
I know.
26.
So that's a success. You take half damage, so you only take 2 damage.
Go.
Wow, these are consistently terrible D4 rolls, which is good.
Just gotta rename the adventure to like the Adventures of Shadowpaw, his support companions.
For real, for real. All right, that's the Shadow Brothers. It's Karkesh again.
Ooh. Well, now that Karkesh has healed people, they can duck.
Yeah, that tracks. No, I agree completely.
Karkesh.
Oh, I just stepped in the way too. Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, you guys might need to have a talk with Karkesh onto area effects because at this point, yeah, he's been itching to try this spell for a little while.
All right, what do you got?
So Karkesh goes, "All right, I hope you're all feeling better now," and he's going to cast Sudden Blight.
Ooh, that sounds spooky.
Level 2 spell. Everyone has to make a Fortitude save because it is a 20-foot burst.
Oh,
And
okay.
so he's just targeting the back of the room.
Okay.
But I think the room is only like 10 feet across.
Yeah, it's 10 by 10. It's a little square.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess actually Karkesh would have to step back a little bit. So he would step back in order to keep himself out of the blast.
All right. It's a 20-foot burst.
20-foot burst.
He doesn't have any room to step back to.
Well, he can step back towards like we can't see up here just yet.
So step further down the
The
hallway.
hall. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I would step back and
Okay.
then so I'm targeting the very back corner,
Okay.
even if I have to step into the hall.
Can you step
Okay,
to the
sounds
right, like diagonally to the right, just so it doesn't hit me?
Well, the emanation's coming from within that area.
A burst
Yeah.
is different from an emanation. A burst
Yeah.
is blocked by walls, I do believe.
Yeah.
So you said 20 feet?
Yeah. So I'm stepping back one more.
Yeah, okay.
So you're picking a point 20 feet from you, and then from there it
So
it blows up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can only see Shadowthorn's space, really. Kind of mine a little bit, but you'd have to throw it into right at Shadowthorn.
Yeah. Well, that's. I mean, it.
I'm
it
sure he
works.
won't notice.
Yeah.
So fortitude save, you said?
So yes, I just kind of step back and go, ah. And I'm going
I'm closing this door.
to blast.
Okay.
So yes, basic fortitude save.
Okay. We'll start with Brimrack. Brimrack's got a delicious 17. Sorry.
17.
Yeah.
My spelled save DC is 20.
All right. That is a failure from the Brimrack.
Okay.
I got a natural 20.
Is the
So that's
damage
crit
separate,
success?
or is it all?
So it's basic fortitude save. So it is. Does anyone affected by disease currently?
Yes. Well, sickness. Sickened.
Okay. So then you take a -2 circumstance penalty to the save.
Oh, perfect.
Why are you second?
Because the smoke is sickening.
Yeah, but is it specifically a disease?
It's diseases.
Okay.
Okay, you're not diseased.
I have a
Sicken's
question
not a
actually.
disease?
I couldn't remember if this happened or not. Did you guys get your ghoul fever dealt with?
Yes.
Yes, we
Yeah.
did.
We
You
we
did.
rested. We took
Yeah,
that
we did.
time.
We spent
Okay.
like a full day or two almost.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
Yeah.
went to
Full
the
2
priest.
days.
Yeah, totally cool.
We got him to do it instead of using our potions.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
right.
sweet. So then no diseases. Sickened is not a disease.
Okay, so
Rigby took
roll
a-
for.
10.
10. I think that's a critical fail.
Oh no, I got a 10 as well.
Uh-oh.
No, you said it was
My save is 20.
20. So yeah, those are critical fails. So we have a critical success for Kyle,
Yep.
2
Oh.
critical failures. Did you roll for Shadow Paw, John?
Oh no.
So on a critical success on a fortitude save,
No damage.
no damage. Okay. And
Yeah,
then
for basic, all basic saves work the same.
'Kay.
Critical success is no effect, or no damage. Success is half damage. Failure is full damage. Critical failure is double damage.
14 for Shadowpaw.
so that's
Just a regular fail.
regular fail. All right. So this is 2d10 of void damage.
Oh, man. I might have to hold Shadowthorn back from
I'm
killing
gonna murder
Karkesh.
you. If I live through this, I will slaughter you.
I'll roll individually because
Okay.
that's going to be more fun.
All right, who are you going to do first?
Let's start with the demon.
Okay, sounds good. Ooh, sounds very good.
Ooh, I got
It was
13 on the demon.
13,
13.
and
It was a
failed,
fail.
so that's regular damage.
Yeah, 13 void to the demon.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Okay.
And now all my friends.
I'm gonna die.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill you if I die.
I'm sorry. Karkesh is helping.
we may after this want to consider just rolling once just to save time.
That's fair.
That's true.
Well,
I like it this way though.
This
It's more
right
fun.
now you already committed to rolling
Yeah.
separately, so I think that's
Kyle.
fine. But after this combat or even after this episode,
Kyle takes
Yeah.
no damage on 7.
You rolled for me anyway. Why did you waste the 7?
Shadow Thorn. 11.
Oh,
And so
22
double to
points of
22?
damage.
Oh,
Is it
that's
critical
a critical.
failure?
That's right.
I'm at 1 HP.
Oh, see, my healing helped. Shadow Paw.
okay. Karkesh doesn't know this.
Shadow Paw only takes 3.
Hey, that's. I mean, that's.
We
fine.
like
Okay,
the
that
dog.
dog
My
really
last
is
command will be for my
MVP.
dog to kill you.
Shadow.
And
Shadow
then
Thorn's at
Rigby
1.
with the critical fail. Oh, sorry, Rigby. 14.
Okay,
28 points of damage.
Dude, that's rough.
Yuck.
Almost dying already.
This is definitely undoing everything your heal spell
Yeah,
did.
You healed for 5 and 6, and then like take 30.
Yeah, take 22 points of damage. Oh, yeah.
Holy
I love it.
smokes.
I love it.
Sorry. Karkesh steps back and goes,
That's why I
casts the
don't fight.
spell. And you guys just feel a wash of illness come over all of you. He's hoping that he kills the demon in this.
I got void sap.
That's fair.
I know where that's coming from.
All right.
Ah,
Well,
everyone duck.
yeah,
Ducky did nothing.
ducking is not going to help in this situation. That's
Duck
hilarious.
and puke.
All right, Kyle. It's the big bad
Rimrak's turn.
boy. Okay.
We may have to actually consider running.
No,
yeah,
we're gonna kill
maybe.
somebody.
Somebody's
It
gonna
might
die.
not be the demon.
We might have to run and then kill somebody.
Okay. So, what happens is the smoke actually dissipates, and now vision is cleared.
Finally.
Everybody is able to see again, except for the Brimrack because
It's
she's
blind.
still blinded.
Good. I was wondering when this stupid condition would go away.
Yeah.
Because I was about to drag that guy out of there.
Okay. I think we're just gonna go. No, we're definitely doing the breath weapon. Standing up. I'm gonna roll to see which direction it's facing. It's facing the good one. So this is going to be directly towards Kyle and Rigby. We're standing in
Ooh.
a nice little.
Was the
perfect
wall a
line.
direction? I guess he knows where the
Hi,
wall is.
Rigby.
10 HP.
10 HP. Hi,
Okay.
Rigby. Nice to meet you. Oh.
Well, thanks for joining the podcast.
Oh my! I need you to make me a basic reflex saves, Rigby and Kyle.
What's Rigby's current hit points at?
10.
You're at 10? What did you just roll for your reflex?
I rolled a 3.
What is
So
that?
in total,
What is that?
No, the total is gonna be 12.
You might want to use your hero point on it.
right?
thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yes,
for each
yes.
recording session, I think I'm just going to run it this way so we don't have to keep track. For each recording session, everybody starts with a hero point, with exactly 1 hero point, and has a second one only to give away.
Okay, I'll use mine.
That sounds good.
Okay,
That's better.
much better. 22.
22. That is a success.
Nice.
Thanks, just saved me.
Reflex, you said?
Yep.
21.
21 is also a success. So you're going to take half of this 6d6 fire damage.
6d6.
Oh, you might not have saved me.
It might not have been enough. Come on. Be kind.
Unfortunately, the fact that the smoke dissipated after I did my spell reinforces.
Okay, so it's 17 damage halved for both of you. So
That's
that's 8 damage.
Ooh. But that fire coming out means
2.
it's still alive.
Yeah. And then what it's going to do is it is going to attempt to cast a spell. There's this thing though, is that this spell has a little bit of a manipulate trait, and the way is clear.
Ooh.
So a little somebody gets a little reactive
Heyo.
strike, which
Heyo.
is really good because you're going to be really mad if you miss.
Yeah. Thanks.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
it probably only has like 1 HP
Come
or
on.
something.
2, but
2. Oh, he crit failed.
would you like to do a little bit of a hero point?
No, I've done that before. I'm hanging on to my hero point.
Okay.
Dang it.
So you missed.
Yeah, I missed.
What did you get? Just to double check.
Oh, total?
I just want to be absolutely sure.
Yeah. 13.
13. That is a miss. Boom. She disappears.
Oh.
What? Oh.
Fled.
Gone.
Sorry, what now?
She
It
disappears.
sounded like you said she disappeared.
She disappears. She is gone. She's used a spell. I'll just tell you. She used Dimension Door. She's out of there.
So not invisible.
No, not invisible.
Gone.
Just gone.
Well, I think we're still on edge though.
Yep, 100%.
I can't use battle medicine, but I can use. Oh, can I use regular treat wounds?
Wait, are we out of combat or still in turn order?
You are nobody's bleeding out or anything, so we can go out of combat.
Okay. So my character goes over and absolutely loses his shit on our friend here.
Why?
Well,
so bad?
as you're approaching and clearly hurt, Karkesh will cast the heal on you.
Okay.
You can step over
the
the
2-action heal.
Prone in the ground, puking.
Yeah, he's gonna do the 2-action heal as you're like coming like bloodied and just angry. He's just like, oh, you seem injured, and
I'm coming and yelling profanities at you this whole time. And the only way I'm not like beating on you right now is because these two are in my way.
Okay, so that's a D8 plus 8 in healing.
yeah. So I will cast heal on you, and Karkesh is a little confused. He's like, did it die? And you heal for 10.
All right.
Has it been an hour since the last time I used treat wounds? Because I could actually spend
No.
some time and.
It has not been.
Okay. Wait, who did I treat wounds?
So that made me a little less angry,
Mhm.
but I'm still furious with you, and I'm giving you like the biggest death stare ever. And my dog is like growling at you. He knows too. He senses it. He senses my anger.
Well, you guys, we have to watch out. Dimension door. What do we know about Dimension door? Can we roll a knowledge check on that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I told
actually,
you,
you
but
told us that.
yeah.
Can we roll a
you
check
can
on
roll
what just
Arcana.
happened?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I guess I'll take a look and see if there's any remnant of anything like magical essence or anything there that I could
No,
identify.
I don't know anything, but I'm just curious. Like, what do we know about what just happened? I know you
Yeah.
told us, but do our characters know?
Yeah. So make an
Arcana.
Arcana check for that.
I got a 10. That's I don't know.
I'm popping health potions.
22
22.
Arcana.
Okay.
Or could I use occult?
No, not for. Well. Oh, actually,
Because it's
That's a
like
good
a
question.
fiend.
yeah, yeah. Actually, it would be religion.
Religion?
Yeah.
Okay. So then it's
Actually,
a
my-
21.
21. That is enough to identify it as Dimension Door.
And what do we know about? So we know it's Dimension door. What is Dimension door?
Dimension Door does a thing. Just a sec. Okay, opening a door that bypasses normal space, you instantly transport yourself and any items you're wearing and holding from your current space to clear space within range that you can see.
Oh.
Oh.
So it can't get away.
Oh, just kidding. So instead, it gives up and dies.
Oh, what a generous GM.
Yeah, you already it had literally 2 hit points left. I'm just gonna call it there.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So no, here's what happens. It tries to use Dimension Door. It just teleports itself halfway into the wall and dies. Shunted out. Chunk.
Well, wait a minute.
yeah.
Wait a minute.
Can we search its corpse then?
Could we actually have it that it dimensions door to the other side of the crack?
I mean, it could, but then it would just be bumping around. It'd take a long time for you guys to like fire some stuff at it.
I don't
it
think
just dies.
You don't.
But then,
You,
like,
you don't see enough of
But it
the
can
other
see.
space.
It has to, oh yeah, you can look
like
at the crack
could
in it.
This is how much you see if you're standing
try
next
to
to
do
the
it.
base.
Because like, could Rigby fire a crossbow bolt through it to just see
Oh,
if
yeah.
he can hit him?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying
Yeah.
He's
you
dead.
guys,
Okay.
you guys defeat it.
Okay.
I don't want to belabor the point.
Okay.
But yeah, you
So
got
it-
it. You got it down to 2 anyways, and it was basically done anyways. And I just realized that Dimension Door is a 2-action spell as well, so I just screwed that all up. So yeah,
Okay,
you guys
so it
won.
tries to catch a spell. The spell itself backfires and hits it in the like.
He overextended. He used
Yeah,
too many
yeah.
actions.
Yeah.
Yeah, tried to haste without haste.
So then it drops. You get really mad, but I effectively did kill it because I was the last one to hurt it, and
Yeah.
then I heal you.
You
And by
also
you-
killed me
Almost.
by 1 HP.
Where are we at for? Do we need more healing? Do we need a rest?
please.
I just popped 2 health potions.
I can treat wounds on you, so I can spend 10 minutes like trying to touch up your wounds.
Wait, so who are you? By the way, so I'm furious still.
All right.
At Karkesh, but
Yeah.
who are you?
Rigby, right?
Yeah. First of all, what the hell?
Well, I don't understand. It is dead. I was successful.
It didn't touch me, and I almost died.
Yes, I. Why did
Damage
you?
yourself, I am.
I mean,
Why did you step in the way? I was casting a spell.
Karkesh, we're gonna go have a long chat. We're gonna go for a long walk. You may not return, depending on what you say.
I mean, nice to meet you. I'm Rigby, by the way.
Yes. Oh, we found something we can agree on really quick here.
Yeah, Kyle probably doesn't know Rigby. Kyle's only been in town for a month. So
Karkesh, while taking the beratements and all of these sorts of things, he like kind of understands that he's in trouble. He doesn't understand why, because like he kind of effectively killed this thing. So he's gonna loot the corpse while they're still yelling at him.
All right. I do believe there's not much on it.
Kind of like a berated husband listening to his wife.
It's
He's
like,
just
yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
looking
yeah.
at him, okay. Yes, I
are we okay
hear that
spending a
you
couple
are
of minutes
hurt.
here? Like, I can do treat wounds on you for sure. Because I haven't done that yet.
Yep.
Like, we're okay to spend a couple minutes down here? You having a chat with Karkesh while I...
I'm still yelling at him while I'm tending to Shadow Paw.
I rolled a society roll to see if he actually understands what you're trying to bring as your culture, and he got a 23. So he's like starting to comprehend that maybe he shouldn't do area effects.
Yeah. Very upset.
Nice.
Interesting.
I understand that you are very upset, Shadowthorn. It was my intention to kill the thing, not hurt you.
Yeah, you're killing me.
So
And you're not expendable.
No, not at all.
I did not understand.
Did you see what happened to our friend?
I was very. I was sure you were expendable. Sorry about that.
I understand now.
Okay, so on the Brimrak's body, as it's actually a female Brimrak, it doesn't really matter, but as she died, her weapon dissolved back into smoke because it did not have a physical.
Come on, give us an OP whip.
I
I want the fire whip.
No.
I need to use it right now.
She's got some like basically just wrapped cloth around her that doesn't count as leather armor or anything. So there is nothing valuable on her body.
Oh, she's got skin.
I don't like that sentence.
I'm not even sure if we would let you do that.
Does she have horns? Or
She does have horns.
Because like I am an oracle, I do understand that she's a demon,
Yep.
and her body parts are probably going to be fairly valuable in some sort of alchemical concoction.
You know what? I don't like it, but that's fair.
So he will, if like, because he'll look if there's any part of her skin that has like runic inscriptions or tattoos on, that he'll take his sickle out and start to cut if no one stops him.
I will
okay.
cover up my tattoos right away.
And he will look to probably take, you know what? I'm going to roll an Arcana to see if he knows actually the value of her. Or I guess this would be occult.
It would straight up be me making it up. So,
Do you guys know why this thing's here? Are you just grave robbing?
oh no, like they have no idea.
I mean, you just found a demon here, and what's going on?
No. We, what's his name again? Why do I keep forgetting his name?
Abstelar?
Abstelar.
The priest, yeah.
Yeah, he sent us down here to retrieve the body of this person that was robbed. Somebody grave robbed, and so we're down here to find a corpse. We believe we found it, and we're just clearing out the rest of this area. Not sure what we're gonna find. So,
Can I look around for clues as to what it would be, what that thing would be doing there?
You certainly can. I'll actually read the description of the room again because it's got some interesting stuff going on here. So there's a fire burning within the 7-pointed star carved into the ceiling, casting light that fills the area with a flickering radiance. There's 2 wooden doors that sit in the southwest corner of the room. You came in through the western one. There's one to the south that you haven't opened yet. While to the east, a low stone altar made of marble sits before a crack in the wall. The top of the altar holds a silver bowl with a slender bladed knife balanced atop the bowl's rim, its point aimed towards the west.
Hmm.
Does it make any sense? That setting as like for a ritual or
It's an altar, so altars would quite often be used in rituals, but you're not sure what if the bowl necessarily is for a specific thing.
I'd like to open a door if nobody's done that during the 10 minutes of me healing Felipe. I feel like 10 minutes somebody else would have opened that door already.
Do I automatically remove my sickness, or do I have to keep rolling for it?
Technically you need to keep rolling for it, but I don't care. After 10 minutes, that's 100 rolls. You probably got it.
I hope so.
I'm with the
No, that's 300 rolls. You're fine.
with the demon's body.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, Karkesh, he rolled a fairly high occultism.
Yep.
So he figures that there's probably a little bit of value, but not a lot.
Yep.
So he's essentially going to try to somehow like extract any sort of magical eminence
Okay.
from the demon's flesh and like essence over, and he's going to do it by casting Reaper's Lantern.
Oh, okay.
So Reaper's Lantern normally just suspends healing and then guides on death
Yep.
and whatnot. So he's going to do that and try to see if there's any sort of magical essence he can gather up or understand about the demon's nature.
Okay. Roll me a religion.
Okay. That's pretty poor.
Okay.
I think I actually want a hero point on this one,
I mean, you can if you really want to. I would.
but maybe I don't. It's a 13.
13. I'm gonna say that unless there's like a church or chapel or something that gave out a specific call for a hunt for these kinds of demons, you would be hard pressed to really get anything worthwhile out of it.
Okay. So Karkesh basically takes a bunch of time to study this demon and learns that, it seems it is itself only an extremity of whatever lord it serves.
That's fair.
So I kind of look around out of my rage a little bit.
Mhm.
So did I hear your name is Rimby? And what are you doing here?
Rigby?
Rigby.
Yeah, I'm just here
Who
looking
are you?
for... I mean, you look like you're adventurers, so you're not a band. So, I'm here for... As an adventurer, you might know, I'm here looking for runes, looking for anything valuable. I was sent down here just to look for anything that might be of value.
And
Not a demon,
as
for sure.
And
That was a
as he
surprise.
explains, the camera fades out, and as he's explaining himself and why he's down there looking into this, and we will cut there for today. So, and we will actually loot the room, see what's behind that door in the south corner on the next episode.
Ooh.